Search and rescue efforts continue along the Turkish and Syrian border with teams from the U.S. now a part of the operation. The death toll from Monday's earthquakes has now surpassed 20,000 people. The United Nations says survivors are in desperate need of help, and Americans are answering that call. But how do we know where to give? And the money that you're donating is really getting to where it's needed the most. Joining us now to answer some of those questions, Kevin Scally, the Chief Relationship Officer of Charity Navigator, is joining us here on The Floor. First of all, Kevin, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me, and thanks so much for putting a spotlight on this.
Well, let's talk about what Charity Navigator is, Kevin, for people who may not be familiar with the organization.
Charity Navigator is the world's largest and most trusted evaluator of nonprofits. So essentially, we help you find and support organizations that are good, trustworthy, efficient, and effective.
You know, Kevin, we are watching the video come in. It is just astonishing and heartbreaking out of Turkey and Syria. People are wondering, how can I give? Where is the help needed the most at this hour? It certainly doesn't make sense to send belongings over there when what they need is the financial backing in order to purchase their basic necessities. So, Kevin, what should people know first when it comes to giving?
Yeah, you want to make sure that you're giving with your heart, but you're also giving with your head. And what I mean by that is that just because somebody's asking for a contribution doesn't necessarily mean that they have a proven track record in that area. And so you want to find an organization that is good and trustworthy, has that proven track record, and you know is going to put your money where they say that they're going to.
You know, I was really shocked, Kevin, to hear that there are 1.6 million nonprofits here in the United States. Charity Navigator combs through all of these nonprofits. How do you do that? And then how do you select the ones that you think people should know about the most?
Yeah, it's crunching a lot of numbers. So we have information that we receive from the IRS. It's their business master file. We take those annual tax filings that the nonprofits are submitting. They're called IRS Form 990s. And we look for financial health and we look for governance practices there. In addition to that, we collect information from the nonprofits as well as from other data providers and provide a holistic view of that organization's effectiveness. And we rate it on a 0 to 4-star rating. So organizations that have earned a 3 or 4-star, those are organizations that you can give confidently to.
You know, this is a very emotional issue when we talk about giving, when you can see that the need is just so severe in that part of the world right now. But what should people be careful or cautious of, Kevin?
Yeah, you want to make sure that, there's going to be a lot of activity that's floating around online, a lot of things that are going to pull at your heartstrings. So individuals that are really in a bad way, unfortunately, can't take everybody at face value. And so what I would definitely recommend is that instead of, somebody reaching out to you on Twitter and saying, hey, send me this money through Cash App, a safer bet is supporting an organization that's been in the area, that has that proven track record for a number of years. And your donation is actually going to be tax deductible, and those organizations are held accountable to how they spend the money.
You know, Kevin, we are watching some of this video, and it's tough to watch. We're looking at small children here trapped under layers of rubble. And we wonder, what is the best way to help these people at this time? Is it sending money? Is that how we can effectively help them the fastest?
Yeah, that's the most efficient and effective way to give. Typically, you see people that will kind of rally together and maybe they want to put together coat drives or stroller drives. And certainly, that's something that is appreciated. But these are individuals that really need medical care. They're going to need long-term care, food, cold weather supplies. And there's organizations that have been in this region for a number of years that have the supply chains to be able to get in there and do the most good. And so the best thing that you can do is make a donation to one of these organizations.
Monetary donation to the right organization will make a huge difference. Kevin Scally from Charity Navigator. For folks who want some more information about the charities that you have already vetted, what's the website?
If you go to charitynavigator.org/earthquake, that'll bring you to a list of more than 40 organizations that are highly rated, that are trustworthy, and you can support now.
All right, Kevin, thanks.
Thank you so much.